Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to learn about probability, as you can see from the title. So welcome in today's lesson. A teacher wrote the numbers from 10 to 20 on number cards and asked a grade 9 learner to select a card at random. Determine the probability that the number of the card picked is part A of the question, a prime number, and then part B, an even number. So let us first list the numbers written on the number cards. We have 10, 11, up to 20. 17, 18, 19, then 20. So from these numbers, we're going to count the total number of numbers. How many are they? From 10 to 20, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 numbers. So the total numbers are 11, and then we want to know how many prime numbers are in these numbers. So we know that prime number, so we are first supposed to know what is a prime number. Now in mathematics we say that some substrands intermarry with others. So in probability you are supposed to know other substrands such as prime numbers, as you learned in grade 7. It's in grade 7, the first strand numbers. We find prime numbers there, and we say prime numbers are numbers with only two multiples, that is 1 and the number itself. So between these numbers we have how many prime numbers? So we can identify the prime numbers. 10 is not a prime number, so 11 is a prime number. 12 is not a prime number. 13 is a prime number. 14 is not. 15 is not. 16 is not. But 17 is a prime number. 18 not a prime number. But 19 is a prime number. Don't confuse prime numbers and odd numbers. Some learners confuse or they don't get the difference between odd numbers and prime numbers. Yeah, so we have 4, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 prime numbers. So we'll have the probability of picking a prime number will be 4 of them out of the total number of numbers or the number cards. So the probability, right, like that, probability of picking a prime number will be equal to 4 out of 11, and as simple as that, you get your 2 marks. Yeah, now from there we move to part B, an even number. So we can use our list. Again, we can write our list from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, and then 20. So from these numbers, we get the even number. So what is an even number? Correct. So an even number is a number that is divisible by 2. All numbers divisible by 2 are even numbers. So from the list, we have 10 as an even number, 12, 14, 16, 18, and then 20. Yeah, the opposite of even numbers is odd numbers. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 even numbers. So we'll have the probability of picking an even number will be 6 out of the total. The total we've seen that it's 11. So that fraction is in the simplest form, cannot be simplified further. So we leave it at that point, and that is the probability of picking an even number. Yes, that's all about that question. So I want us to proceed further and do some few more questions from the textbook, grade 9, from this practice exercise. And we are going to do question 1, around 2 questions, or 2 parts, and then question 2 and 3. Yes, so as you can see, Juma rolled a fair die once. What was the probability of him getting A, a 1, B, a 2, and then the others? So, what is a die? So, a die is an item or an item used in playing some games, and it's usually a cube, in the shape of a cube, and then when you toss it or you roll it, it gives a number on top of it, or the die has some holes, or then one face has 1 hole, the other one 2 holes, the other one 3, then the last one has 6, because you know that a cube has 6 faces. So the face that you toss, or the face that comes at the top, we'll say that the die has given, or you've got this number from the face that are shown and the number, or on the number indicated, or the number of holes on that face. Yeah, this could be better while playing the game. In my next lessons, I'll come with the die and then we can see it. Yeah, so when you roll the die, getting any of the faces, because one can only show once on that die, will have only one, or maybe the die showing 2 or 3 is just once. Out of how many possible outcomes? The possible outcomes can only be 6. It can either show 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. So we'll have the probability of showing a 1 is just 1 out of the possible outcomes, which are 6. So that's 1A showing a 1. The probability of showing a 1 will be 1 out of 6. Then part B, a 2, we'll have the probability of showing a 2, still 1 out of 6. A 3, a 4, a 5, all that, the probability of getting all those is just 1 out of 6. Some students use 2 out of... No, that 2 is not even used anywhere. It's just the face showing at the top. The face you are getting after rolling the die. Yeah, the number indicated, or the number of holes on that face. Then part B, or number 2, that is, we have a bag contains 3 black balls and 3 yellow balls. A ball is picked at random. What is the probability of picking a yellow ball? So we are going to analyze the question. A bag contains 3 black, so number 2, black are 3. Then we have yellow balls. The yellow balls are, how many yellow balls? We have 3 again. 3 yellow balls. So we'll have the total number of balls. Total balls are 3 plus 3, which is 6. So what is the question? What is the probability of picking a yellow ball? So how many yellow balls do we have here? They are just 3 out of the total balls 6. The now probability is not left in this unsimplified manner of an equation. We have to simplify the equation, the fraction. Sorry, the fraction. So the probability of picking yellow balls will be equal to, let me write some clean work. Probability of picking a yellow ball will be equal to 3 out of 6, which when we simplify is 1 out of 2. So the probability of picking a yellow ball is a half. Yes. Then the last question is, Ali picks out a letter at random from the word face. What is the probability of picking a vowel? So you should be good in English for this. What is the probability of picking a consonant? So vowels and consonants, that is the testing point at this point. So in the word face, we have vowels and we also have consonants. So let us analyze that. So this is the last question. Face. The word is face. So F is a correct consonant. A is a vowel. C is a consonant. E is a vowel. So how many vowels? 2. How many consonants? 2. How many letters in that word total? 4. So probability of picking a vowel at A will be equal to probability of picking a vowel will be equal to 2 out of 4, which is equal to 1 out of 2. And then we have part B. Probability of picking a consonant will be equal to 2 consonants out of total 4, which is equal to 1 out of 2. Yes. So that is it about today's lesson. If you have any question, somewhere you have not understood maybe, you are very free to inquire. So thank you very much for watching this lesson. If you found the lesson helpful, kindly subscribe, and I will really appreciate for your subscription, like, comment, share to your fellow students, and all shall be well. So welcome very much, and welcome back again for the next video, and have a nice time. Bye bye.